You know, Yana having another very good night of gymnastics, and she's proving to Marta Karolyi, hey, pick me, I can go anytime.
No major mistakes, and on a night like this, when mistakes are being made, that's what you need to do.
Yeah, not just tonight, though. The first night, no mistakes either.
Sehr schön.
Sehr schön. In German, really good. Let's do the math on Chelsea Memel. 15.45.
Doing okay.
Doing okay. In the big picture. Meanwhile, Natasha Kelly is still to come on vault. Nastia Liukin on beam. That's all we have now to determine who's going to be the 2006 Visa National Champion. Could you have a look that's more intense? Let's go to the home of USA Gymnastics, Indianapolis, Indiana. Reveal the goddess in you. Well, it's come down to one last performance for Natasha Kelly, who leads, and Valeri Liukin's daughter, Nastia, who stays warm as he commands in the background. Natasha Kelly is on the vault. She has had a 15.7, a 15.75, and a 15.4. Even. Solid.
And you should see nothing different here. Does a more difficult vault than we've seen from most of the competitors. She'll do that double twist. It'll have a maximum difficulty score of 5.8.
Biggest vault of her life.
But not her best tonight.
No, not her best, but I'll tell you.
It'll work. It'll work. Still could be stronger, but it'll work. Nice shot. Hey.
Well, it'll work to put the pressure on Nastia Liukin.
Oh, no
question. You did your job. All right. Nice meet.
Nice meet. I would
fantastic.
say that was
exceptional.
A remarkable meet. A slight understatement.
They have got to be thrilled with her performance. First time on the senior stage at the national championships. 8 for 8. Fantastic job. She was calm. She did her thing. Gotta love it.
Well, the judges didn't love it. 14.85. That's her lowest score. So what does that mean for Nastia Liukin?
Well, it means she needs better than a 15.05 on the balance beam to win the title. It is the balance beam. It's scary, it's hard, but she is the world champion on the balance beam, but she has been struggling tonight as well.
First night of competition, she scored a 16.3, so this really shouldn't be a problem.
Very, very capable. She had only 4/10 deducted in that exercise, the lowest, I believe, of any athlete. But it's the beam, you know, it's
and it's the skill coming up right here.
4 inches wide. Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
What a save.
Now, was that a big enough mistake to put this national championship in jeopardy?
Well,
when you grasp the beam, it's a 5/10 deduction. When you physically bend down and grasp that beam. In the old days, that was a fall. That's how much a fall was worth.
And she has a lot more to get through, but staying on that beam might help her to retain her national title. Well, if you could erase that mistake at the top of the exercise, after that point, this routine has been as perfect as you can be.
So, Elfie, let's just review. Her touching the beam and not falling off saves her 3/10. It's 8/10 and 5/10.
That is correct. That was a 5/10 deduction.
So that was a 3/10 of a point saved by her in the middle of that routine. And you see, Dad is He's not doing his usual.
You know, and off comes the microphone. Yikes.
Тебе надо 15 всего получить. 15-2. 15-1.
She doesn't look like she's just won anything, that's for sure.
Being consoled by another Woga coach, Yevgeny Marchenko, Carly Patterson's personal coach.
And again, they're talking Russian. And that's usually when things are bad. So now everyone's waiting. What's the number going to be? Where do I stand?
You know, it's going to be close, but I can't imagine. I mean, that routine was so beautiful after that error. If the judges...
Oh, Tim, that was icy.
Yikes. Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, he said it. He said, nothing I hated more than coming in second place. And my daughter is exactly the same.
And everybody's waiting for the same news. All right, so damage control, 15.55. She's going to do it. She's going to win this national championship. And you know what? That bend down to prevent herself from falling off the beam is going to be the difference. And Natasha Kelly knows she just missed. But more importantly, she's proven to herself, and she's proven to the people who look to the future of the USA Gymnastics program, to the World Championships and the Olympics in Beijing, that she can do this. So finally, a little bit of a smile from Nastia Liukin. She's going to defend her national championship, and now she goes into the books. Back-to-back national champion of the United States of America. Not bad for a kid that was born in Moscow, Russia, and now dad is dad again. He puts the mad coach, the frustrated coach, aside for a moment.
Yeah, he knows how tight this can be. She lost the World Championships to Chelsea Memo by 1/1000th of a point.
And she's going to win in the final numbers by 5/10. Jana Bieger will finish third, so a good finish. But let's find out what's going on in the mind of Nastia Liukin. Andrea Joyce.
Second straight national all-around title for Nastia, but tonight you look like a sad champion. Your thoughts on how things went down tonight?
Well, I guess obviously it wasn't like yesterday, or Thursday, but I just had a little bit of a rough day on beam, probably, especially in floor. I've had so many changes in the past few months, and, you know, changes are really hard for everyone to get used to, and including myself. So I think just to take more time to get consistent at these scales will help a lot.
But you were so sharp in day one of the competition. Was there something else that was different out there tonight?
No, not really. Just, you know, every gymnast has their off days, and I guess today was one of mine.
We have seen all week the special relationship that you have with your dad, but tonight it looked like neither one of you were happy. What did he say to you?
Well, obviously when you're not, you know, doing the best things that you can do, you're not going to be too happy, but he's always there for me, and I'm always thankful for that. But he always just tells me never to give up, because, you know, you just have to keep pulling your way through, and in the end, you'll see where you finish.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
They are some of the toughest and youngest champions we shall ever see. Some burst onto the scene, and some show us how champions win when they are maybe not at their best. Welcome to the world of big-time gymnastics, Natasha. Mary Lou Retton says thanks. We say goodbye from St. Paul, Minnesota. NFL preseason football is next.